So what is good, YouTube? It's your boy LegendaryEA, and we are back here for another 2019 off-season rebuild. And today we're going to be doing it with the Los Angeles Lakers. So if you guys missed my video yesterday, I did upload a Chicago Bulls My League. And the day before that, I did do a realistic rebuild with the Boston Celtics. Now, I am going to make this a realistic rebuild as well. I'm going to try to keep this video as realistic as possible with it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to go ahead and smash that like button. And let's get 200 likes. And yo, if you guys want to see a fantasy, like a more fantasy version of this video, let me know in the comment section below. And I'll go ahead and make that happen, y'all. Because in this one, we're going to try to make this as realistic as possible. So it might not be as entertaining, which means we're probably going to have to stick with LiAngelo's contract. And if this was unrealistic, I'd get rid of that immediately. But anyways, let me know who we should do this with next and how you guys are feeling this video. And as usual, please like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get straight into it, man. Because as far as the staff signings, we're going to be hanging on to Luke Walton for one more season, just to see how good this team does. We don't have our pick. We have the 25th pick, thanks to Cleveland, and a second-round pick as well. And we are projected to be getting, Aaron Holiday from UCLA. That's very, very interesting. Of course, I believe today they were working out with Anthony Simons. So if he is there, we're definitely going to go after and like pick him up. And yo, Jello. We might take Jello in the second round if we have like the 60th pick, or we'll just pick him out of free agency. Like, all those options are very, very much there for us. Our roster to start this thing up is Julius Randle, Isaiah Thomas, B.I., Brook Lopez, Lonzo, Kuz. You guys already know what this thing is looking like, you guys. And one thing that I do got to say, Julius Randle, in real life, the Lakers are probably not bringing him back. I'm just going to be honest, y'all. In real life, the Lakers are probably not bringing back Julius Randle, so I'm not going to force that. I'm going to restrict him. If somebody offers him, I'm not going to match it. Isaiah Thomas he's like the fourth backup plan. If they cannot get LeBron, if they cannot get Paul George, Demarcus Cousins, then we will offer Isaiah and Brook Lopez one-year deals, just like they are planning on doing in real life. Brandon Ingram, he needs to take a step up. So does Kuzma. And Lonzo, we're going to try to get that man right. And we also got Josh Hart. And yeah, KCP, say goodbye, buddy. But anyways, let's get straight into the staff signings and the draft combine, because hopefully we can just make a move on this team, man. We can't move LiAngelo. Nobody would take Dang's contract, especially the Rockets, for a first-round pick. Dang. Yeah, we are in a really, really bad position, but let's just hop into the NBA draft, and let's see who we can pick up with our pick. All right, so getting into rookie signings, we are picking up Troy Burns Jr. He's a 70 overall, and we're also going to sign Devontae Graham from Kansas. What's it looking like, man? His scoring is not the best, but yo, his potential is just all right. So we're going to be signing both of those guys, and Jello should still be there in free agency. So we're going to look at him. Team player options, we're going to bring back, not Tyler Ennis, but we are going to bring back Thomas Bryant, Zubac, and Brandon Ingram as well. All right, now I do want to keep this realistic. Of course, I'm going after LeBron, Paul George, and Demarcus Cousins. I'm not going to go after Durant, because Durant is obviously not coming here. All right, but just making sure that nobody's wearing number 8 or like 24 or something that disrespects Kobe. All right, we are all in the clear then. Oh yeah, and the GOAT, Andre Ingram, is still there. So that's interesting. So Julius Randle, of course, we'll give him the qualifying offer. But if somebody's matching him, if somebody's gonna offer him a huge contract, I'm just not rocking with it. So Cleveland is there. Of course, I'm gonna be shooting my shot at LeBron. Player option, no trade clause. You would rather stay in Cleveland than come here. All right, then. That's fine. I do want to take a shot at getting Paul George, though. We have a lot of cap room. So I'm gonna offer Paul George the most money that I possibly can. Player option, and we're also gonna offer Demarcus Cousins. I think that getting Demarcus Cousins is fairly realistic, because the Pelicans might not be able to hand over those coins. So we're going to offer him that. We're his number 1 team, and we're Paul George's. And if all else fails, I mean, DeAndre Jordan's not going there. All right, yeah. Let's keep this thing 100. And Jello is right there. Whatever we want to offer him, we can pick him up, and Giannis, his brother. And so we're going to be renouncing the rights of KCP, Julius Randle, Brook Lopez, Isaiah Thomas, and all of these guys here. And I think that they'll definitely do it if they're getting Paul George and Boogie is a possibility, and of course Paul George is. So there we go. I wish that we could have got LeBron, but it's all cool. All right, so any vets here that I want? Trevor Ariza, let's bring him back, and we get Jello, and we pick up our guys for free agency. Looks like he's probably going to be going to the Suns or the Hawks. I can see Dallas actually picking him up, and Isaiah Thomas. Sorry, dog. That's all I can say there. Rondo would never come here. Thabo, Stephalosha. If we're getting Trevor, we're not. All right, I'll take Stephalosha. All right, we get Kostas Antetokounmpo. We miss on literally everybody else that we wanted, though. All right, we get Tony Allen. But right now, this is our lineup for next season. It's going to be Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart. I guess he's going to be starting. And we're going to be sending Troy Brown to the G League. And, I mean, Jello's also a shooting guard, right? I could have swore he was a shooting guard, but hey, man, it really does not matter. Well, next season, Paul George can play shooting guard for us. So it's Lonzo, PG, BI, Kuzma, and Demarcus Cousins. That's gonna be a pretty interesting team. So I'll see you guys at training camp, and hopefully this team can actually be able to win a championship. Like, this is pretty interesting. All right, so heading into training camp, I'm going to give untapped potential to Kyle Kuzma. Let's also slide that over. Let's also give it to Troy Brown Jr. And let's give perimeter shooting to Lonzo. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm actually cool with that. So free agency wise, anybody here? Julius Randle still there. He still wants a... That man is tripping that contract. I guess he can be chilling right there. All right, so looking at it for this season, this is what I'm going to be doing. Paul George is going over to shooting guard. He goes down, but, I mean, hold on. All right, let's just go to him real quick. Let me see if it does it automatically. It does not. All right, so this is what we're going to be running with. I like this lineup a whole lot more. Now, I'm not expecting this team to win a whole lot of games. Matter of fact, I'm expecting us to lose a whole lot of games. Devontae Graham, I do want to see him in the G League for a little bit. So, let me see if I can make a quick trade. Is there anything that at least makes sense here? Well, all right. How about Troy Brown and, like... This is going to be tough. This is definitely going to be tough. All right. I'll trade Josh Hart and Zubac. The market out here is just so dry. All right, well, let's just hop into free agency. Do we have this year's pick at least? All right, we have this year's pick. So even if we're trash, we're good. But let's hop into free agency. Any good backup point guards? I guess we're just going to rock with it, man. I guess we're just going to be rocking with it. All right, so let me just go ahead and let me redo this lineup. And let's see what we're going to be working with. All right, so this is going to be our lineup for this season. It's going to be Lonzo Ball, Paul George, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Demarcus Cousins. Off the bench, we got Josh Hart, Tony Allen, Zubac, Brown Jr., Thomas Robinson, Devontae Graham, Thomas Bryant, Luol Deng, and LiAngelo Ball and Kostas Antetokounmpo. And those two, y'all might as well grind in the G League. And just to be real with y'all, you guys might as well grind that. We're going to be a pretty trash team, to be honest. Yeah, we're not going to be good. We're not going to be good. And that's exactly what I am expecting. We need a draft pick, or we need Luol Deng's contract to expire. We need something to happen, but I'm pretty sure by the end of this team is going to be back in the NBA championship. And at the end of season number 1, Stephen Curry wins his 3rd MVP award. Luka Doncic is Rookie of the Year. And about the rest of it, I really don't care about. Steve Kerr once again he's always going to be Coach of the Year. But do we get anybody on any of the All NBA teams? We got Demarcus Cousins on All NBA 3rd, and that's all that we actually had. Lonzo Ball makes All Defensive 1st, which is kind of bold. Yeah, it's definitely kind of bold though. Okay, not bad. And that's all that we actually got. All right, we finished as the 6th seed this season, a whole lot better than I actually thought that we would. But nonetheless, I mean, we still did all right. Standings wise, we finished 18 games behind Golden State, 2 games behind the Wolves, We were led in points by Paul George with almost 19 points a game. These are all the stats if you guys want to go ahead and look at them. Kuzma with 17. B.I. with 14. Okay. That's cool. And All-Stars, it should only be Paul George and Boogie, right? Or just Boogie. Alright, 2K. Alright, so round one, we're taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Let's go ahead and let's hand them an L. We took them 7 games, which is definitely progress, you guys. We are going to be coming back for season number 2 just to see what we can actually do with this team. We have an off season and some, so we can pretty much make some moves, man. Kuzma is progressing, but we might need somebody a little bit better. But now he's at an 80. Brandon Ingram, I do need a lot more like progression from Brandon Ingram. But if we are able to like bring in another star, that'd be great. The only problem is LeBron James' contract, but I might just trade that away with the first round pick and get rid of it, because that's the only way that we will ever be able to actually move on from that contract. But draft lottery time, we have the 22nd pick. All right, I can work with that. And as far as Luke Walton goes, is there any other like good coaches? I don't want Tyronn Lue. I don't want anybody else there, but we are pretty much giving him one more season. We took Jericho Sims and Garrett Culver from Texas Tech. I mean, those aren't bad picks. Yeah, those are definitely not bad picks. They're actually both pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and let's bring back Graham. Let's bring back Hart. Let's bring back everybody. And which overall is Jello now? Jello, he's now 68, and you are 72. So you guys can definitely be used next season. I'm going to restrict both of these guys as well. So if somebody offers them, I probably won't match it. But getting into free agency, we're negative 9 million. All right. We're going to clear up that cap room. You feel me? Like I said, the only way that we can trade away Luol Deng is if we give up a first round pick or something. You did not play for the Pacers. They might be willing to actually make this trade. I don't think that they're going after any big name free agent. What was their record last season? Let's check that out though. What was their record last season? The second seed, damn, they're not doing it then. We're gonna have to find like a bad team. We're gonna have to trade Luol Deng to like a bad team. The Hornets might just do, to be real with you. Yeah, the Hornets might just do. I'm not gonna include Jello, but I will include that first round pick. And you guys can just give me like a second. There we go. I think that was realistic, because they are a bad team and they have enough money to actually like hold on a cap. So there's nobody that I actually want, but I'll take Al Jefferson. All right, yeah. Let's sign all of those guys. All right, we missed out on EJ. Don't really care though. Is there anybody else here that I can sign and like just throw in the G League? So heading into training camp, you guys, this year offensive fundamentals. Let's hand that over to Ingram's now at an 84. Let's get Lonzo on some more of that combo guard stuff. And let's see, Kuzma's now at an 80. I like that. Who else should we be handing this to? He's not at a 75. All right, now we can actually use him. Damn. All right. Let's give perimeter shooting just to Paul George, so that off shot 3 can just be OP. All right, we have 18 players, so we need to be cutting 3 players. We are good at point guard. Shooting guard, I'm gonna cut Tony Allen, so we're good there. Jello, it can actually be useful now. Jericho Sims, what's his potential? Damn. All right, so I can make a trade actually. I don't need to cut any of these guys. I can just make a trade. I take you with the 22nd pick. What are you good at? All right, I'm gonna trade. All right, Jericho 6'9". All right, I can't have all these small forwards, so I'm gonna trade Kostas Antetokounmpo and like Thomas Bryant. Yeah. What can I get for that? Nothing? Alright. How about Kostas and Zubac? Still nothing? You know what? Let's go ahead and let's just do this trade. All right. So there we go. We need to cut one more player. I do like Josh Hart. His three is good. I am gonna be trading away Josh Hart. Or let's just trade away. Let's trade away JJ. All right, yeah, he can go over to the Sacramento Kings. All right. So looking at this year's lineup, I'm gonna make it just like last year's. Paul George is gonna be right there. This is gonna be Ingram. The starting lineup is actually decent. I wish Kuzma's overall was a little bit higher, but overall it's not that bad. And I'm gonna be sending Jello back to the G League, along with Culver. But this season, I want you to get a lot of tick. Let's try this out, man. Let's just try this out. It says that we are buying this year. The hard part is that the Lakers are never going to be capable of making like a blockbuster trade. But let's see what they can do with this one. See, y'all, this is the one thing that I don't like about the realistic ones, because even though the team is obviously a lot more is obviously a lot more realistic, but the only problem about that is that, like, it might not be the best team that I can possibly make. Now, BI has not been done. He's not been doing anything. So I'm willing to, like, offer him around $22 million a year. He declined. All right. You think you're worth that much? I don't. 23. All right. There we go. All right. So we brought him back. But, yo, other than that, I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2. And let's see how far this team gets this year. I mean, last year we were the 6th seed. We should get better, if you ask me. And at the end of season number 2, Stephen Curry once again is the MVP. Did we get anything? Luke Walton is Coach of the Year, as we finish with the 3rd best record in the Western Conference and the 3rd best record overall. So yeah, Luke looks like, I mean, you still could get fired. I mean, if it happens like Dwayne Casey, it can happen to you, dog. All right, but let's see how things are flowing out. All right, so anybody on any of the All-NBA teams? All right, so we got nobody on any of the All-NBA teams or any of the All-Defensive teams, all right, so we have nobody on any teams in general. But we did finish as the 3rd seed, and now it says that we are contending 1 game behind the Spurs and Warriors. So we are technically like the 2nd seed, if you ask me. All right, stats-wise, PG averaged 20 points a game. Demarcus Cousins with almost 16. Kuzma with 14. Ingram with 13. Lonzo keeping it consistent, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists. Pretty much doing his thing. And then Thad Young off the bench along with Troy Brown, Delon Wright. Everybody was just doing their things off the bench. And yeah, I rock with this team. I forgot to like send Jello to like the G League, but hey man, it's really whatever. It don't really matter to me. All-Stars. Paul George was an all-star, and that's all that we had. So they really was not messing with Boogie. All right, but let's see what we can do, man. Round 1, we're taking on the Dallas Mavericks. They shouldn't even be here. All right, we should beat them. Okay, how are we down 3-2? This is my problem with 2K. Who does Dallas even have on their team, dog? And they get blown out as soon as we hop into Simcast. Kuzma with 37 points. That's what I'm talking about. They got Smith, Olynyk. All right, they got Luka. 86? Dang, but we do force a game 7. Come on, man. Let's close it out in LA. And there she wrote. we win by 20. So next up, we got the San Antonio Spurs. Let's see what we can do against them. They take game 1. We take game 2. All right, we're down. All right, it's tied up. All right, once again, we're down 3-2 playing in Los Angeles. Let's force a game 7, and then let's hand them an L. We're down by 5 points. There's 2 minutes left. Kawhi is going brazy. Let's hop in this game, and let's see if I can bring us back. All right, you guys, it is game time. Real quick. Settings, Hall of Fame, you guys already know. Let me check if anybody's fouled out yet, because that always messes things up. Demarcus Cousins is fouled out, and Kuzma has 5. This is great. All right, let's ISO this. Let's ISO this thing. What's up? Oh, with the snatch back. Oh yeah, let me just stop. Let me just stop real quick. Watch out. Thank you. We are cheesing. Knock that down, PG. We barely got that one in. But hey, man, it still works. Knock that down. Let's go. All right, do I really want Zubac in, though? Not really, but I guess that's what we got to rock with because Kuzma's like 6'8". All right, let's clamp up. No threes. We're down by 3. How'd they get Dwight Howard? That better be all. And we're just not getting rebounds. And we're just not getting boards, huh? This is lit. This is just awesome. What the fuck? Yeah, we're about to take an L. We're about to definitely take an L here. Yeah, we're not winning this game. I'm still going to try, though, but we're not winning this game. Oh, give me that. And one. And one. We just started smacking down threes. Oh, that jumper is so ugly. Move. Oh, you don't want that, DeJounte? Of course he does. Yeah, we're getting our shit busted. If they knock in another 3, I'm just going to go ahead and call it. You feel me? That's easy. Come on. We're down by 6. We need to stop threes and start making them. You feel me? Come on, Zoe. You know, I don't want to draw a foul either. Dude, what the? We suck. Give me that. Come on. PG, stay in front of your own man, dog. How is that Miles or Mikal Bridges? Please miss that, Kawhi. Come on. Thank you. Come on, y'all. We're down by 4. We're down by 4. We're down by 4. Oh, that was a good move. Pick it up. Fuck! That's game. There's just no point in continuing to like sim that. That's actually game. So one more season? One more season? Because we just got eliminated. Alright, let's go ahead and let's sim this. I'm going to try to keep the team exactly the same. Hopefully we can just utilize the NBA draft. But other than that, I'll see you guys at the end of next season. I'm not sure what I want to do. Do we have any good draft picks? We only have ours, right? Only the 28th pick. Staff signings. Is anybody good there? Luke Walton. I'm not bringing him back. Let's go after Dwayne Casey. Let's go after him. Let's offer him as much money as he wants. Let's go after Popovich. Well, Pop don't want to come here. I already know that. If all else fails, I can bring back Luke Walton since he has the right system for us. But yeah, of course, we got to go after Pop first. And of course, let's get our trainer back. Let's get him back. All right, so what are we looking at? We got our trainer back. Dwayne Casey's pretty much hoeing us. I could look at getting Dirk. Dirk would be new to the coaching scene, or Scott Brooks. Scott Brooks might actually come here. All right, so let's take a look at Scott Brooks. All right, so Dwayne Casey, Clout rejects us. Let's get Scott Brooks, all right? And I'm just going to decline Luke Walton. I'm sorry, dog. Yeah, we got to upgrade. So, yeah, we're bringing in Scott Brooks. Let's try that out, man. Let's try that out. Let's get into the NBA draft. I don't know who any of these players are. But hopefully we can just pick up somebody good. But I'll see you guys at the end of next season. I'm bringing everybody back. That's the plan. And at the end of this final season, James Harden wins the MVP. And did we get anything? Dirk Nowitzki is Coach of the Year as we finished with the record of 61-21. And yeah, we were that team. We didn't make a lot of changes. Lonzo was All-NBA third team, and he's All-Defensive first. And as far as the rookies go, we have none. So this team, we're definitely a dominant team. You guys, yeah, let's go to it. We finished as the number 1 seed, 12 games in front of the Timberwolves, 13 in front of the Warriors. Stats-wise, PG led us in scoring. Then it was Cousins. Then Kuzma, who's now at an 83. Ingram with 15. Lonzo with 13. 6 rebounds, 10 assists, and 2.5 steals. And Tony Brown as a 6th man with 9.3 points. And, oh yeah, the only big person that we did pick up was Al Horford. We picked him up on the mid-level exception, which is great for us. And then everybody else still developed. Let's see. Wait, let me just check the All-Stars real quick. All-Stars, PG, and Lonzo. And that's, and I think I saw Paul George in the 3-point contest. But these are still the stats, you guys. Still the same thing. And what overall is Jello now? He's now at a 70. He's now at a 74. That's useful. That is definitely useful because we don't have that. Is he gonna be playing? I don't know. I mean, I might as well throw him some minutes now because he's never gonna be playing again. Like, just be real now. He's not gonna be playing. But he is a 74 overall. So if we need him, he's gonna be available to us. And oh yeah, we also picked up Tyler Hero with the 30th pick in the draft. And that's about it. But anyways, let's get straight into it. Round 1 versus the Pelicans. Let's hand them a quick little L and let's move on. And they get swept up against Dallas, who took us 7 games last season. This season, we beat them in 6. In Golden State, we take game 1. They take game 2. We're up 2-1. We're up 3-1. And we don't choke it. We advance to the NBA Finals versus Philly. Come on, y'all. Let's cap this thing off. Let's not choke a 3. Let's not choke a 2-0 lead. And the Lakers are NBA champions again. Lonzo Ball wins Finals MVP, averaging 9.3 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 10 assists with 2.2 steals. He was doing his thing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is going to be a very, very long video. This was the realistic Los Angeles Lakers rebuild. Nothing crazy. You guys know that if I wanted to, I could build a team with 90s everywhere. That's light work. But since this is realistic, we had to stick with LiAngelo for a little bit, and we couldn't just make up trades and pick up everybody. But our final roster for this team was Demarcus Cousins, Paul George, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Al Horford, Troy Brown Jr., Thaddeus Young, Josh Hart, Jared Culver from Texas Tech, Delon Wright, Jalen Smith, LiAngelo Ball is on the squad, and Tyler Hero and Devontae Graham, man. I really enjoyed this team. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what else you guys... Let me know who we should be rebuilding next. And yeah, like I said, make sure to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know if you guys want to see a fantasy version of this video. Make sure to go ahead and share it as well. And follow me on Twitter at LegendaryEA. And yo, if you guys enjoyed this video, on this channel, I do a lot of other realistic and fantasy rebuilds in general, and I do have a Bulls My League, so check out all those videos. But other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm out. Peace, y'all.
I know I'm winning, but they doubted me. Niggas thought that I was playing, I'm the prodigy. Diamond cooler than a cooler. Shout out to my jeweler.